Hello children, today we are moving to new chapter 10, that is Respiration in Organisms. So in this chapter we are going to study about respiration, types of respiration, process involved in respiration and about human respiratory system. Okay, so we know that all living things breathe air to stay alive. Yes, different animals have different organs of breathing, and respiration is the process of producing energy from digested food by the action of oxygen on it. Okay, so what is meant by respiration? Respiration means it is the process of producing energy from digested food by the action of oxygen on it. Okay, and what are the products of respiration? Products of respiration are carbon dioxide and energy. Okay, so due to respiration our body get energy which is needed by the body for its activity. Understood children? Now let us move to the topic briefly. Every living organisms needs energy to do work. Yes, so if we do not have energy we cannot do any work. Yes, so energy is very important for all living organisms to do their work. All living organisms, how they will get energy? They will get energy from food. Okay, so all living organisms respire to get energy from food, and we breathe in air containing oxygen which is transported to all parts of the body and to all the cells. As we know that human body is made up of cells. As so the oxygen we breathe from the air is transported to all parts of the body and to all the cells in our body. This oxygen which is transported to all parts of the body helps in the breakdown of food and release of energy. So what is the use of oxygen? Why we have to breathe in oxygen? Because oxygen helps in the breakdown of food which we have intake, and from the food it will release the energy which need for our work. Okay, to do our work. So this is called respiration. So I hope you understood. Yes, what is meant by respiration children? Respiration means it is the process of producing energy from digested food by the action of oxygen on it. Understood? So the food which we are intaking is converted into energy with the help of oxygen which we breathe in through respiration process. So now let us move to the types of respiration. So respiration is of two types. So what are the types of respiration? Aerobic respiration and anaerobic respiration. So what are the two types of respiration? Aerobic respiration and anaerobic respiration. First one is aerobic respiration. So what is meant by aerobic respiration? Aerobic respiration, it is the process of breaking down of food like glucose in the presence of oxygen to release a large amount of energy. Okay, so aerobic means it will take place in the presence of oxygen. Okay, so breakdown of food in the presence of oxygen to release a large amount of energy is called aerobic respiration. During aerobic respiration, carbon dioxide is released as a waste product. Okay, so which is the waste product which is produced during aerobic respiration? Carbon dioxide, because oxygen will be utilized for the breakdown of food into energy, and the carbon dioxide will be released as a waste product. Now let's see the flow chart here. You can see food. Yes, food which we are intaking, it is act with the oxygen. So it react with oxygen and forms energy which is need to do work, and carbon dioxide plus water. So carbon dioxide will be released as a waste product, and water will be the excess water which is present in our body will be released. Okay, so during respiration process, food react with oxygen and produce energy which is need for our work, and carbon dioxide plus water. Now, human beings and most animals, green plants, they will respire aerobically. Okay, so how human beings and animals, green plants will respire aerobically. Now, let's move to the anaerobic respiration. So, what is meant by anaerobic respiration? The process of breakdown of the process of breakdown of food in the absence of oxygen to release very small amount of energy is called anaerobic respiration. So here the breakdown of food take place in the absence of oxygen to release very small amount of energy, which is called as anaerobic respiration. Okay, so in aerobic respiration, what we have learned? Aerobic respiration will take place in the presence of oxygen. Yes, anaerobic means the breakdown of food which take place in the absence of oxygen to release very little amount of energy. So during anaerobic respiration, alcohol and carbon dioxide are the end products of anaerobic respiration. Okay, so here you can see the flow chart. Food gets converted to energy plus alcohol plus carbon dioxide. So food break down into energy, alcohol and carbon dioxide. So yeast and bacteria are some organism that breathe anaerobically. Okay, so what are the two organisms which will breathe anaerobically? Example for the organism which breathe anaerobically are yeast and bacteria. Understood, children? So what are the end products of anaerobic respiration? Alcohol and carbon dioxide. Then in human beings, we know that human being aerobic respiration will take place, isn't it? But in human beings, sometimes anaerobic respiration will take place for a very short time when our body undergoes muscular activity during heavy exercise. So when we are doing heavy exercise, our body need more oxygen. Okay, so if the body is not getting the sufficient oxygen, it leads to anaerobic respiration. Okay, so in human being, anaerobic respiration will take place for a very short time when our body undergoes muscular activity during heavy exercise. Due to the anaerobic respiration in muscles, what will happen? Lactic acid will be produced because of the partial breakdown of glucose. You know, anaerobic respiration will take place in the absence of oxygen. Yes. So, here when we are doing exercise or when we are running, so our muscles will be working. Yes, so due to muscular activity, the anaerobic respiration will take place in human for the very short time, and that time what will happen? Lactic acid produced in the body. Okay, so the acid which produced during the muscular activity is what? Lactic acid. Why it is produced? Because of the partial breakdown of glucose. Okay, so actually in the presence of oxygen, what will happen? Glucose can break down and can give energy. Yes, but now when we are doing the muscular activity, as there is an anaerobic respiration, lactic acid is produced because of the partial breakdown of glucose. Understood, children? So what will happen? Once we are doing exercise or doing any muscular activity, we will feel sometime muscle cramps. Yes. So why this muscle cramps is caused? Muscle cramps is caused due to the accumulation of this lactic acid. So the lactic acid which is produced due to the partial breakdown of glucose will get accumulated, will get settled in our body, which will cause muscle cramps. Understood, children? So due to the anaerobic respiration in muscles, lactic acid is produced because of the partial breakdown of glucose, which will cause muscle cramps. Okay. Now here you can see what will happen during anaerobic respiration in human being. So food, in the absence of oxygen, lactic acid plus energy will be produced. So we will get muscle cramps, yes, due to the accumulation of lactic acid. So what is the how we can treat that muscle cramps? We can have a hot water bath or massage, which will give relief from muscle cramps and increase the circulation of blood and increase the oxygen supply to these muscles. Understood, children? So what if we are having muscle cramps due to the accumulation of lactic acid, what we should do? We should have a hot water bath or massage, which will give relief from the muscle cramps and increase the circulation of blood. Not only that, it will increase the oxygen supply to these muscles. Oxygen brings about complete breakdown of lactic acid to carbon dioxide and water. So when this oxygen is brought to these muscles, it will bring the complete breakdown of lactic acid to carbon dioxide and water. So this is about anaerobic respiration. I hope that you all understand about types of respiration, aerobic respiration and anaerobic respiration. Have any doubt, you can ask children. Thank you.